Ah, look at you, Jim. 3 ranks in this stat, 4 in this one to go, and about 40 kilos or so to drop. And look at all you fine people out there tuning into the last episode of The Adventures of Jim. For this series specifically, Jim's not going anywhere. I still have so many wonderful things I can put him through. Ain't that right, Jim? In our last episode, Jim cleared out an elementary school to turn into his new home. It's enormous, has countless weak points, and it's kind of extremely depressing. Children went to school here. Children got eaten here. Jim's standing in the middle of a cannibalistic veal storage facility. Well, at least I'm not wanting for food. And even though I kill the undead as often as I see them, it dawns on me that I'll never truly be free of this menace. There will always be more zombies than there are Jim Oldmans. I can push that rock up that hill as many times as I want. I will never reach the top. Such is life. But on the bright side, I also found this last video. Yeah, bask in it. Jim's gonna be the toast of the town in this baby. And down the road we go. Goddamn, Jim, you got wheels. And, unexpected admirer. Now we just have to move all of Jim's stuff out of his house and into the school. You can tell this one's Jim's place because of all the bodies. Why are you all here? A task that's easier said than done with a character like this. Unfortunately, Jim's still the human equivalent of a dumpster fire. Excuse me, no trespassing. This place is posted. Thank you. I know the joke is a bit tired, but for what it's worth, it's not a joke. Jim's just that terrible. After clearing out my front yard, it's almost time to get to work. But first, Jim has a very important task ahead of him. Jim, I'm not gonna lie, you look kinda disgusting. And then we just take care of that. There you go, look at the handsome man. At last, back to maximum power. Just in time to start moving all of Jim's shit out to his car. Which you would think would be easy, except it's not, because apparently spending less than 24 hours away from home is all it takes for the hordes to start respawning. This is definitely elder abuse, and I understand that I'm complicit, but I'm not stopping. The amount of moodles you have at any given moment, Jim, never fails to absolutely astonish me. How are you alive? No man was ever meant to have this much wrong with him. It's late enough out that Jim's going to need to sleep before we can move house. And of course, we woke up to the roar of thunder and the pitter-patter of God pissing all over Kentucky. It's bad enough that several ghouls have respawned. I don't want to have to keep an ear out for the ravening hordes just because the rain can cover their sneaking. But unfortunately, that's just Jim's lot in life, I guess. After a quick bit of inventory management, we finish stripping down the house of all of its essentials. And then it's back down the road to our new home. And then we stop after a grand total of 10 seconds of driving. Just because I couldn't start this car doesn't mean it's useless to me. You see a worthless box on a set of wheels, I see opportunity. And a full tank of gas. I just need to remove these environmentalists that are between me and my sweet, delicious petrol. Fun fact, did you know a gallon of gasoline has about 31,000 calories? That's like 3 Oreo McFlurries. Science is neat. You know what's not neat? Apparently I didn't secure the school as well as I thought I had. Turns out there were a few skulking around in the cafeteria, and they picked the perfect time to jump Jim. I am too tired to deal with this. If nothing else, this is some dope experience. After a night of sleep and a bit more perimeter securing, it was time to actually fortify this place. The desks were a great source of planks and carpentry experience. The goal was I would eventually build a staircase up and onto the roof of the school, but I needed a lot more wood before I could pull that off. Jim was already exhausted, so I sent him off to go study mechanics, catch some sleep, then scope out the surrounding houses. Alright, let's see if we can go find some VHS tapes or maybe even a simple-ass frying pan. We found an ambulance event, which was pretty awesome. It had a key, some supplies, and it was attached to a car that had a whole-ass battery in the glove box. I was hoping to score a frying pan so Jim could cook up his fresh food in tasty dishes before it went bad. How the fuck do none of these places have a frying pan? Don't make me drive all the way back to my house to get a frying pan, please. Then I stumbled upon a house that genuinely made me anxious. Huh. That's not confidence building. I am not opening that door. Oh, is it just you? 'Tis not. Luckily, it wasn't as bad as it sounded. It was just a trio, and a fourth one whose knees were stuck inside a mattress. Did you miss the invite? What happened? Okay, just smile politely, y'all. We're witnessing mental illness. We also found a VHS tape, and then we found a shovel. Oh, wait. I need that. Give. Holy crap, do I need that. And then we found out that there is no light in this world. Only pain. I was just about to say how much it would suck if an alarm went off. This game hates me. But rather than worry about that, we just went back home. We watched a bit of television, read a book, and then we slept on Jim's sad couch. It's like a normal couch, but sad, 'cause Jim sleeps on it. And a wonderful surprise greeted us come morning. And the power's out. Yeah, that tracks. Yep, the power finally went out. Took a few weeks, but it happened, which meant my fresh food situation was about to get fucked, and the water would probably shut off any day now. My plan was to go get a grill and cook up as much of the fresh food as possible for the experience and to keep Jim fed. And before I could do that, I needed to clear out the surrounding areas. We're about to make this place kinda messy. Fighting zombies while lugging a barbecue around was less than ideal. The last thing I needed was for a sprinter to give Jim a hug from behind while he was weighed down. Oh my god, that's so many. Why are there so many? I'm not gonna lie, I'm half tempted to get the guns out and deal with them this way, but that's probably not wise. Nyam! Hey, bud. Get distracted. Yeah. I'm sure this isn't too much of a bite for Jim. Come on. You can chew all this. Can you not? Come on. There you are. There we go. Quite the pile I got going here. Okay, that startled me a little bit, actually. I wasn't expecting you to be there. Oh, we have a crawler over there. That's cool. See if we can get this without drawing attention. Thank you, goodbye. I'm just gonna go ahead and scurry away. Oh, I'm tired. No. Jim's been awake for like 5 hours and he's already exhausted. The dude's knees are both made of titanium, as are his hips, and they're still not strong enough to help him carry this heavy-ass grill back home. It is perfectly safe to use this indoors. I don't make the rules. I just exploit them. Alright, we're gonna throw all these meat patties in here, because they're all stale. Alright, we got a nice big stew. Toss that into the oven, or the grill in this case. Jim's hungry and sad. There you go, Jim, eat up, buddy. By 2 p.m., Jim was already feeling eepy, but that was gonna have to wait. Jim had a ton of mostly edible meat to slam down before he was allowed to sleep. And his nighttime snooze was accompanied by some serious corpse sickness from sleeping next to all of these dead bodies. I needed to bury them, which meant I needed to dig graves. And before I could dig graves, I needed to make more dead bodies. It's a very circular process, but I ask that you please have faith in it. It just works. Jim spent most of a whole day just on corpse clearing duty. It feels wasteful to use his time like this, but it's absolutely necessary. I don't want Jim dying in his sleep just because he's been hotboxing corpse fumes. And then, for a little treat after a hard day of work, we let Jim use his sweet carpentry skills to make a staircase. Beautiful. And then we spent another day looting and salvaging. We found Jim's skinnier twin brother, And other than an identity crisis, he didn't really have much to give Jim. Just a bag of peas. And an opportunity for some sweet gains. The next house had more ammo for Jim's ever-growing stockpile. It also had a skinny bed that Jim could fit in the break lounge he's been sleeping in. I'll take this bed now. Alright, I'll take this bed now. Back off, heathens! Jim's got a mattress to deliver! After sleeping in a real bed, Jim was ready to loot houses, but in a different direction this time. We found a fire truck with some goodies in it, and then we found a heart attack. Oh, hi! I thought I heard something. Followed shortly by another heart attack. Are you serious right now? With how far from home we were, I couldn't risk trying to haul ass back to the school. Jim was in no condition to fight the type of horde that was homing in on that alarm, so I did the only thing I could think of. Locked Jim in a bathroom with no windows. God damn it, Jim. Why does everything you touch have to turn to shit, my dude? Yeah, I'd be a little surprised too, bud. And after waiting around for a bit, it was time for Jim to make a run for it. Wow, there's a lot of you. Holy fuck. That's my cue. Oh, hi. Maximum overdrive, Jim. When I got home, I remembered something unfortunate. I had a lot of food, but it was mostly fresh, which meant it was now mostly rotten. And apparently the range of that alarm was far greater than I originally anticipated. Not terribly surprised. Hi. Yeah, welcome to my home. I don't know when the next fucking school board meeting is, but when the budget comes up, I'm gonna be a goddamn nightmare, you assholes. After a day from hell, Jim got to sleep in a real bed. He also got to sleep next to the corpses I forgot to bury. I needed to finish getting these bodies out of here. And when I stepped outside, I made an unfortunate discovery. The crowd had managed to find their way over to the school somehow. Oh good. Oh good. They all found their way home. That's wonderful. And I'm sad to say, I somehow forgot about the state of Jim's physical fitness. Oh no. I'm in a bad situation. Shit. Shit. Oh, Jim. Not like this, buddy. Not like this. What the fuck? Jim? I'm sorry, Jim. I failed ya. Now you're just a snack. Why are they watching him like that? That's uncomfortable. I don't care for that. He died as he lived. A puddle of goo. So yeah, Jim's fucking dead. I hope you enjoyed his struggle. If you did, remember to leave a like and a comment down below. Maybe think about subscribing while you're at it. And hey, if you're in the mood, why not leave a suggestion for what I can put Jim through next? A huge shout out to my backers on Patreon who aren't morbidly obese geriatrics with several comorbidities. Thank you all again, and I'll see you all next time.